Alright, what's going on, guys? Greg here today, bringing you a little Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay commentary. Today you'll be watching a Kastov 545 MGB, and it's not so much about the class setup, although I will put it in the comment section below with the respective tunes. The thing I want to go over in this gameplay is just talk up a little bit about positioning here with assault rifles, and I know I brushed up on positioning in the past, but I want to go over in this pretty short gameplay, I think it's like 6 minutes long, just about assault rifles here. And this is the Kastov 545, which I feel is a little bit more of an aggressive assault rifle. So if you like playing a little bit aggressive, then this class setup might suit you pretty well. But anyways, as you guys can see, trying to thread the needle on that kill, end up getting it, dealing a nice headshot for extra damage on him. And you guys are going to see that while this build here is not so much an accuracy build, it can still take people on at longer ranges. But you guys can see I'm holding down the top of this building, and this is a great power position on the map, Pelayo's Lighthouse. Now I'm going to push forward, and I made the decision to push forward because, well, I thought it was safe there and that they were all kind of just lurking in the back and they weren't going to really feed me kills. And that's one of the things, is you have to kind of make that decision. Okay, is this spot dead? Are people still going to keep coming back when we're playing as an AR? Now, like I said, this is an aggressive AR, so I can play a little bit like a sub with this AR, but at the same time, I am trying to pick and choose my positioning. And as you guys can see, I'm sitting in areas where I'm not putting myself in the middle of it all, right? I'm sitting more on the outskirts, sitting on these flanks, going and picking people off from the sides. And whenever you use an assault rifle, you should always try to put yourself in a position to where you can take enemies on in a one-on-one. And what I mean by this is you're not over-peaking too many people. You're not overextending. And right there, while that might have been a little bit of an overextend, I had no clue there was a second guy pushing. So that just happened to be timing that he was going to come around the corner and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, moving back to the gameplay here, as you guys can see, the VTOL comes down. There's some people to my side, and I'm going to try to get a better position here. I know if I take this guy out, I can go ahead and push all the way up here, give me some high ground, and then I can go ahead and peek down onto my enemies, because if I know how the TDM spawns work, then they're going to be back here. They're going to be locked back here for a little while, unless people push up or the game just randomly decides to flip them out. Now, I will say in Team Deathmatch, people tend to get locked into their spawn position around their teammates a lot more than other game modes, and it just happens to be because there's not really any objectives on the map influencing the spawns. It's just really the squad spawn system of people just spawning on top of their own team, and if you don't push up and you just kind of sit here in an area that's a power position, which a power position is an area where you can take out a lot of people from high ground, there's not a lot of angles that, you know, maybe they might be able to take you out, you can kind of funnel people to you, that's kind of a power position, right? So whenever you're in one of those power positions, you can keep them locked back into the back of the map, and you can just keep picking them off over and over again, maybe find some new creative angles to take people on. Right here, we're just in the mix with the advanced UAV. They're all spawning kind of around the middle of the map, and we're pushing them further back towards all the way in the back of their spawn, which, again, teammates are pushing out. You guys are seeing now on the radar. We're kind of overtaking this spawn on the mini-map, as you guys can see, and that's going to cause another spawn flip. So I'm going to pick off the straggler here with the Kastov 545, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw the munitions box because I'm pretty low on ammo, and we're going to go ahead and push back towards the enemy spawn. Yet again, as they're spawning in there, we're going to try to regain the power position that is the radio tower here, and I'm going to go ahead and take some of these guys out, use creative angles of, you know, using the ground there as a head glitch almost, and then I'm going to take these guys out and keep them locked in the back of their spawn, and then I'm going to pick up my MGB because, well, they just can't really do anything whenever they're locked back this far. They really just have to win their one-on-one gunfights and try to understand where I'm at and then try to take me out. So, like I said, we pick up that MGB, and we can see on the UAV that there are some flip spawns, but not a crazy amount of flips going on. And right here, I just see this guy in the advanced UAV, so I'm just waiting for him to peek through the water, and I'm going to take him out so he doesn't get a flank off on our team. And now I'm just going to go ahead and run back again. And this is kind of how TDM plays. If your team pushes up too much, it's going to keep flipping back and forth. But if you don't push up too far, they'll just keep spawning there over and over again, giving you map control, and it can pretty much just really end in a loss for the enemies. Like, they just really can't do anything, because you just own too much of the map, and the game, the squad spawn system, is really just locking them in place. But So yeah, power positions, best way I could describe them, again, is just an area where you have the most view of the map, and you can lock people into their spawns, you know, the antenna, the top of the estate building, and just pretty much those areas, because people have to funnel to you, and you can really hold the enemies back, and just, again, they have to funnel. So it's just a very strong spot because you can't be taken out from many different angles. But as you guys can see, the lobby is basically empty now. Everyone is left. This was kind of a blowout, so it makes sense why they left. They only had 37 kills and we had 129. So I go ahead and call any MGB to end the game. And let me know if this video helped you out. Try out the Kastov setup I put in the description below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out and have a great day.